carry her out.
I thought we were gonna have a chat. Hopefully this isn't because I wandered around opening all the other cells because of goodies. I'll leave. So respawning guards in 3, 2, 1. Guess not. Oh, never mind.
I know you're here. I'll find you. Bring the alarm. Go.
Don't mind me. Oh. Is that it? Is that a person? Yes, yes it is. Oh, darn. There we go.
Huh?
Ooh, you're lucky.
Okay, keep banging him. It's just a matter of time, buddy.
Can I accidentally throw Lizzie?
There are unsecured
Thus
prisoners active
failing
on
the entire mission?
premises. All Coldridge personnel detain
Let's
or
not
kill
find out.
anyone currently in a restricted area.
Okay, how do we get down there without... Yes, same way we got up here. I think maybe she's fake sleeping, so she doesn't have to, like, do anything. I mean, that's what I'd do.
She's beaten but not dead. See that her wounds get attention.
It will be done. Ready to go, sir?
Yeah, I think we've killed everything that moves. We should be fine. Now to see how much we missed. 500 coins we missed. That's still a lot. 2 civilians? When did we kill civilians? Oh, do they count the... They might have counted the people that we shot in the cells, the headers. With Lizzie Stride free, you have a captain to take you upriver. Unfortunately, Lizzie's second-in-command, Edgar Wakefield, is running the old gang and won't hand over the ship without a fight. Deal with the traitor Wakefield and help Lizzie get her ship in working order.
Dunwall is changing fast. 6 months ago, Draper's Ward was where Dunwall's rich and well-born strolled and shopped and tried to be seen. The plague burned through it in days. Today it's a battleground where 2 street gangs fight over the spoils. The Hatters and Lizzie's gang, the Dead Eels.
The Dead Eels
Lizzie
sound
Stride
cooler.
was the boss until Edgar Wakefield betrayed her and took her place. And the riverboat. It's the kind of thing that happens every day in Dunwall. I don't judge him. I've done worse myself. But I need that boat. Edgar Wakefield and I have business.
Also, if you're the kind of person who doesn't look good in a hat, then being in the Hatters surely would be awful. Let's see, favors. Sunken crate. Bunch of supplies. We'll have to dive to retrieve it. Hidden rune, yes, we would like one of those. Former Rothwild laborer. A laborer you saved from jail cell in Rothwild slaughterhouse has some useful information for you. Sure, I'm not sure what, but... And let's get that as well. So then, let's try and not get any rewired tools up. We have one. Hopefully that's enough. And hopefully we'll get like all the loot we need. And that we won't get any wrist bolts unless it's in that crate waiting for us. Stealth upgrades? No, no. Don't be silly. Why not would you need that? Explosive bolt? Can we buy Yes, we can. They are quite expensive. Let's see. More sleep darts? How many do we have? Like 10 at the moment? Yeah, let's buy more sleep darts because we can just sleep people and then kill them. Oh, we don't have much. Let's do. We want another bone charm? Nah. Let's do it so we can have more explosive bolts if we find them.
The textile mill used to run off a water wheel before the canal went dry. It started up again recently, and whatever the Hatters did to get it working has enraged the dead eels. They're fighting in the streets.
Let's see, powers. I almost forgot. So we have pull and to upgrade it. We need 4. I mean, we have to try and do something with it. I'm not sure what just yet, but
Sword ain't yours. We got here first.
Bring out the geezer!
We've been here 8 years. We ain't leaving.
it's a hidden room.
When's your old man coming out to fight?
We've been making something for you, little eels.
Okay, so those
What's the matter?
they're the
Too much
eels.
knitting to do?
Crawl back to the river.
And they
You
wear
ain't a real
hats,
gang.
I
You're
think.
just a bunch
Yes.
of mudlarks.
Come on.
Sorry.
Or are you too busy making dresses?
Come on, let's stop you in
Get
the river
this,
after I
you
cut
bastard!
Yeah. Sleep in the river some night. Give me a hand. This is gonna hurt.
Oh, are you?
Somebody, get over.
Sorry. This ended poorly. Hold up, I want to. Do we have one that's like at the beginning of this? Yes, I want to try this again because I want to see if we can make one of them win, like one side, or are they just destined to kill each other and that's it? I guess if I didn't fiddle around with new powers and actually helped out, maybe.
The textile mill used to run off a water wheel before the canal went dry. It started up again recently, and whatever the Hatters did to get it working has enraged the dead eels. They're fighting in the streets.
Draper's ward ain't yours. We got here first.
Bring out the geezer!
We've been here 8 years. We ain't leaving.
When's your old man coming out to fight?
Sleep in the river mud tonight. We've been making something for you, little eels. Get over here. I'm gonna loot your corpse.
Can't pull any of them now. Guess because they noticed me.
Get a gaff hook in his belly. Come on, let's get this guy. Right for mommy.
Guess that's the only way this could end. None of you have loot. Yeah, hidden rune first. Hidden rune first. Oh.
What? What the? Somebody
Hello.
get over here. I admit, I'm stymied. I thought dragging it up out of the mud was the hard part. Come on, let's go.
Hello. Crush flower. I have no idea what that is. The rare ore crush flower is prized for its medicinal and alchemical properties. think there's a Granny Rags quest thing around here somewhere. Hello, friend. As instructed by your whalers, I have dredged this hoarded thing up from the depths of the storm drain and placed it in the agreed-upon location in hopes that you and only you recover it. But be warned, poor fortune has followed me every step of the way since laying hands on this thing. I am overjoyed at the prospect of leaving it here and being done with it. May it treat you better than it has me. And if some unlucky local has stumbled upon this wicked bone, heed these 2 warnings. As I have said above, poor fortune will find you, but more importantly, this is intended for delivery to the most dangerous man in the Empire. If you are in possession of something he wants, you may count your remaining hours on one hand. Oh, thanks for doing my PR. Oh, not there. Ali. No, we have Blink, but... So what do we want to do first? Okay, so... I'm guessing that is main. Hello.
Be ready.
Oh, you're lucky I don't have more ammo. Or anything. Like the full triangle, main, these side quests, so... But yes, I did only just realize that now after we've been playing this for I don't know how many hours. Ow. Saw him, and I hoped they were gonna leave me alone. Oh, they're really not. Ow. Bring you food, and this is how you repay me. Dead end. Didn't loot. Don't mind me. Whoop.
The city even smells rotten.
Try Jerome's apartment.
Oh, darn. Also, there should be some sort of loot around here. Can I walk?
Here you are.
Now, is that too far? Too close, rather, to rewire it? Evans, be cautious with this equipment. Yeah, it is very delicate and requires a skilled touch to operate. It is also quite lethal, so if you do not follow the proper procedures, you will cease to exist in the wink of an eye. Acquiring this technology took a great deal of politicking and expense. So I repeat, do not be reckless with it. Once the system set up and operational, we will never see a dead eel darkening our doorway. The mill will become an impregnable fortress. Report any technical issues to me, Nurse Trimble. Oh, we made it. Okay, so that's a textile mill. It's a riverfront. Let's... Oh. No mines for me. Give me your loot, thank you. Is that a loot? Yes, it is. Now we did see a gull up here. But was that, hey, there's a trap, or hey, there's loot? Probably trap, because I don't hear anything. Nowhere.
Somebody, give me a hand.
Watch it! I'll gut you like a...
Damn it. Cut this. Let's show this gun. This is gonna hurt.
You were saying?
I'm gonna put your name on my arm when I...
Don't do that. You regret having tattoos with names on them. Everyone always does. Unless it's like mom. Ow. We don't want to go in there just yet. But we do want to get all of this.
Let me go. You.
You're free to go. I don't know what your plotline was, but you're... Oh. Oh, sorry, you're just... Oh. You were just an innocent bystander. I teleported into your home. I just thought you were gonna hurt me. Should have known, because you're not wearing a hat. Jerome's search for ox rush. Maybe that's what we should have used our ox rush for. I hope your business is going well. If you're interested, I have a little business proposal for you. The canal here in Draper's Ward has been dry for some time now. Enough time for the prized ox rush to take bloom in the mud. None of the ruffians patrolling this area know how special the flower can be, so I have no competition in harvesting them. But none of the alchemists or natural philosophers that use them frequent this district anymore. Perhaps I can send you some bunches of ox rush to peddle, for commission of course, and I can help you tap into the ammunition market here in Draper's Ward. The gangs have gone into full-scale war, so demand is high. Let me know your thoughts, Jerome. Oops. It's fine. Might need one of these.
A password system. The Hatters are getting organized.
The Hatters have a secret password they use to gain entry to the textile mill that serves as their base. Now if only there were any of them alive to ask. One of the advantages of Sokolow's technologies is that we've read that one. How about that one guy we didn't kill? If I can find where he was. Do you know things? Guess not. Oh, you're not even one of the Hatters. Never mind then. Near the Undyne. I don't know what an Undyne is. But since it's all dry here, it's obviously not. Riverfront sounds like some place where there might be water. Let's go here first. I thought this was where we were gonna go last, but I guess not.
Whitefield's a hard man, but he's not as fun as Lizzie. Lizzie enjoyed it more.
Yeah, even Lizzie never drowned victims in a sack. Still see him squirming for air.
Come on, let's get this guy!
Sorry, I was gonna listen to your lore, but then I accidentally. Thank you. I had a feeling I couldn't do that.
Edgar Wakefield is on board the Undine. He's put all of the eels on alert since Lizzie's rumored to have escaped from Coldridge. He's expecting her. You will undoubtedly be a surprise to him.
I think you'll find I am to most people. Mr. Hat. There has been interesting activity since our raid on the dead eels a few days ago. It looks like Wakefield has been rooting out Lizzie's loyalists and chasing them off or making an example out of them with some gruesome killing. I don't think he's got much of a hold on this gang, and things are likely to fly apart before long. Also, I swear I saw a woman lurking on some nearby rooftops last night spying on the eels. She saw me and she saw me looking at her and just disappeared. Perhaps you know what to make of that, Oscar. Trimble's Coin, excerpt from a book on noteworthy intellectual figures. The halls of the Academy of Natural Philosophy are thought to be the spaces where thoughtful discourse and enlightened tolerance set the tone for debate and learning. It is believed that reason applies above all, and the passion of the greatest minds of the Empire are tempered by wisdom and custom. This is the commonly accepted vision of the place, and it is almost always accurate. Almost. Sometimes a protracted debate or disagreement can explode into conflict, and very rarely violence. Such was the case years ago in the Month of Winds. A young apprentice named Pierre Joplin ventured in a strange new directions of research in the preservation of mortifying tissue, a field that brought him into frequent conflict with a student called Trimble. Joplin and Trimble often debated loudly long into the night, and the content of these arguments were well beyond the understanding of most people of the Empire, the author included. Don't assume that we don't get it just because you don't get it. The rivalry between the two natural philosophers raged for months, but it is the climax of those events that prompts this writing. The two had argued deep into the night, the debate sliding into bitter personal attacks. At last, they reached a terrible accord. Their mutual hatred culminated in duel to the death with pistols. Under the grey sky of dawn, the greatest minds of the Empire of the Isles gathered in the courtyard in a fashion resembling schoolboys gathering to watch two bullies fight. A quiet fell as Joplin and Trimble accepted the ceremonial pistols, marked off the paces, turned, and fired. Each combatant fired round after round, shattering windows, chipping masonry, and splitting plaster. The closest shot to the mark was Joplin's, whose bullet ripped through the hem of Trimble's overcoat. It was clear that the dedicated study of the learned man has made for poor marksmanship. When all their ammunition was expended, both parties stood quivering with fear and rage, but unharmed. It was then agreed that the duel would be settled with a coin flip. A newly minted coin of the Empire was produced, bearing the face of Empress Jessamine Caldwell. As it was sent spinning into the air, Trimble called heads, the coin landed tails. Joplin was declared winner, and the feuding between the men ceased. By the terms of the dispute, Trimble was forced to leave the academy. His studies left incomplete, whereupon a dignified silence returned to the halls of the Academy of Natural Philosophy. Except you can actually control the way a coin lands when you flip it. So that's not entirely fair, assuming that the person
There's the boat.
did the flipping knows.
Wakefield's probably keeping himself below decks. Whatever I do to him, it will be a mercy compared to what Lizzie has in mind.
Sitting next to
I see that person up there.
just waiting to be taken.
All those princes and nobles in their fancy masks. Strip them of their jewels
Oh.
and set them on fire. Finest time in the world.
Drowning's worse.
Set on fire's worse.
Drowned is worse.
You ever see a man
You know what's also quite terrible?
on fire? What does he
A
do?
nade. Oh,
What was that?
Who's me?
a second nade. See, I told you.
Where'd you? Here you are.
Hello.
Somebody.
And that's why I'm the best. Sunken crate all the way over there. Are we just gonna... Actually, yeah, we're just gonna... We're not gonna be sneaky in the slightest. We're just gonna go through them all.
Somebody give me a hand. I'll stick you.
Ow.
Die, buddy. Come on, let's get this guy.
Just making sure.
I'm on he's gone. Somebody, give me a hand.
Time to signal Lizzie.
That was quite simple. I mean, it helps that we're just on the, like, normal difficulty. But before we signal Lizzie, need to go for the... Uh-oh. Hello, fishies. Or not fish. Not gonna signal her just yet. Admiralty and the fleet. I think we've read that one. Could be something on this little boat over here, mayhaps. Why, yes, there is. Oh, I thought that was loot because it was shiny. Hello. Oh, there's...
What?
We're not all dead.
Come on, let's get this guy.
I didn't have any more ammo. Get here then. Is there mayhaps a hole on the...
Dowd.
Hello.
This is the second time now. I see something, or someone, out of the corner of my eye. But when I turn, they're gone. Someone is watching us.
I think they're impressed. How do I get in here? First I grab this. Ah. Thought I could just move them. Uh-oh, game. It did not like that.
This is the Dowd I remember. Corvo left his mark on Cold Ridge, but they won't soon forget you either. What a relief. Life has been remarkably grim in Dunwall lately. This business with the eels might call for a little more diplomacy. But in the long view, a smoking ruin makes as good a monument as any.
But not really. Have you seen marble? It is pretty cool.